Good evening, one and all. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey, Mac in Hamilton on West Mountain. And it's just about time to kick off the Thursday edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net on a simplex frequency of 446.125. And we'll also be documenting any intentional radio interference that may crop up to be used in a court of law at a later date if need be. Anyways, we're standing by for the atomic clock to tick over to 7 p.m. here local. Please stand by. Good evening and attention all stations. This is Victor Alpha 3 India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to another Thursday evening edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Simplex Net, utilizing a frequency of 446.125. Simplex means there's no repeater involved. It's radio to radio communications. Anyways, we're also streaming live on YouTube to record the events that are taking place tonight. So if you're interested in following along and hearing what my radio hears, perhaps you can check out your signal reports and maybe even listen to what your own voice sounds like. A lot of people don't like that. Anyways, just look up my call sign VA3IMW in the YouTube search box. Scroll down to the red sticker that says live. Give a click on that and you'll find us right here. All right, without further ado, we'll take check-ins from any time-sensitive mobile or priority traffic stations. VA3IMW standing by for you. Okay, nothing heard. No priority traffic. Everybody probably already realizes that there was an Amber Alert that was broadcast about maybe 45 minutes ago. So somebody missing out in the, I guess it's London region. All that information will be on your favorite electronic device. Anyways, there we are. VA3LBI and VA3CJZ posted in there with in the YouTube's chat. So we'll open it up to everybody and anybody. Oh, also Steel City Coach. The Amber Alert has been canceled. I guess they found everybody they're looking for. Thanks for that, Steel City Coach. Certainly appreciate it. All right, standing by for check-ins. Anybody, anywhere? Come on in with your call sign. Let's have a chat. VE3LBI, good evening. Thanks to you and Dave for looking out for the mishaps on the roadside. Yeah, it was strange. Usually when there's something going on and they got the curb lane blocked off in one direction, it backs up fast and far. But tonight it was just a short little distance where we were crawling along and merging into the left-hand lane. Yep, obviously somebody got run off the road or maybe distracted driving, something like that. An older Buick, I'm saying older, it would be mid-2000s, but slid down to the ditch backwards and the hood was sticking up facing the sky. Anyways, thanks to you and Dave for looking out for me. Go ahead, Larry.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, I saw that Amber Alert. Sucks for the kid, but, at least he's back home now.
I just also read about the Amber Alert. It has been canceled, which is good. So whatever happened, it's over. And I couldn't tell which direction. It actually looked like there was two, one north, one south, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yeah, it's strange that they don't actually annotate the direction of the traffic. It just has that little icon there. You tap on the icon, it says that there is a traffic event, right? But no more detail. That's where I find Waze is far more in depth as far as the information they give you. So when it talks about something occurring, then it will give you an indication of whether it's on your side or the other side. So there's Mike Hawk. Welcome and thanks for joining. So I'm sure if you used different software, you can probably get different depths of information. Anyways, thanks again, Larry.
Larry, I'll be honest, you were calling me autistic yesterday. I do not appreciate that, all right? So watch your mouth when you're speaking to me.
Again, Mac, all the best. The VA3IMW clear.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Larry. Okay, still looking for some more check-ins. Anybody, anywhere, come on in with your call sign and say hello.
VA3CJZ.
VA3CJZ. As usual, it's Thursday night, so you know what I'm going to say. Congratulations on a wonderful A-Rig net last night. Very entertaining, very good way to spend the hump day. And your signal tonight is an astounding 10 over S9. Good job.
Chuck, I love your face. Can you go on YouTube Live tonight? I want to see you.
I got you at about an S15. And I had Larry, I think maybe S3, S4, and thanks for the compliment there. I'm glad you enjoyed the net, and I had fun, of course, doing it and researching it and all that. So, and I appreciated the relay there as well. So I couldn't really hear anybody on HF today. But I haven't been on there in a while, so I don't know if conditions are better this evening, but it's a shame, you got these contacts that you want to make, but you can't even hear them, so, oh well, back to you.
Okay, yes, as a matter of fact, things are getting better, 40 meters, 3 new to me parks in 6 minutes. So I started poking at that around 6:45, and it's 2 new parks in Michigan and 1 in West Virginia. So fairly quick and easy. Maryland came in like the guy was sitting in my backyard. So I guess if the operators are paying attention to their equipment setup and making sure their antennas are resonant, then you're going to be able to hear them. The unfortunate part was the guy that was up around, that was West Virginia. They were 7-2-86. And up in that region, you're always going to run into somebody who wants to give you a hard time because those are supposed to be reserved for AM stations. Goodness gracious me. So a little QR Mary to top off the QSO. Anyways, I'm sure you'll find lots of fun out there tonight as the time edges on. And gotta say, Chuck, I'm not appreciating having to turn the lights on when I get up in the morning. This seasonal change is starting to become quite apparent.
Chuck, Daddy. Chuck, you're my daddy. I love you, Chuck. I love you, Chuck.
Changed the time yet, so I know. No, well, I see my signal is kind of fluctuating there a slight bit, so that's good though. At least I know the radio and antennas are working well this evening. And so the cruise ship that I was listening to was talking to a guy from Gozo Island, which is an island just on the northern tip of Malta, and the guy's call sign starts with a 9. I think it's 9H. So if you see that call sign starts with a 9, it's usually in that area. So he's interesting to listen to. He's got a great radio voice. I think he was putting out about 400 watts, and the cruise ship guy was putting out 900 whiskeys. So they were both doing quite well. It was a lot of fun just listening, So sometimes when the airwaves are fairly dead, I'll go to short wave, long wave, medium wave, and see what I can pick up. There's always something to listen to.
Yeah, and not to mention the unique frequency 11175, which is a military frequency, and you can often hear some coded messages being sent out. And it's amazing that they're still using that style of communication, and it's flawless, right? This system they use on that frequency is able to broadcast those signals worldwide, and I'm not sure how they do it, whether there's multiple repeating stations or whether they're using the Earth in order to augment the reception of that. But if you have nothing better to do, you tune into 11175. My little handheld listening radio, I usually keep that on that frequency just so I can hear what's going on. I don't understand what the code is, but it's all a bunch of letters, and it's interesting, to say the least. I'm sure if things got really, really tense, that the communications would be a little different. Anyways, thanks again for last night. Appreciate that. And we're looking forward to the anniversary coming up soon.
Yeah, so am I. And it's funny, someone asked me, when did I start doing the AREG? And I was like, man, I'm not sure what year it was. It was either 2018 or 2019. I can't remember. But it's been a while, so still having fun, and it's great, and a great way to kill some time. Just before I let you pick up some others, that 11175, is that on AM?
I'm not actually sure, because I know I can, if it's on AM, you can always hear it on lower or upper sideband. But typically, on that range of frequency, I'm listening on lower sideband, I think. Next time I actually hear something, I'll switch the radio from one mode to another. Because if it's sideband, then it'll get somewhat distorted if you go to AM. But AM, you can hear anything anywhere, as you normally hear when you hear the broadcast stations coming in on 40 and 20 meters at night.
40 and 20 meters at night? Are you fucking serious?
Okay, guys, go ahead and take contact there, Mac. Thanks.
All right, very good. So this is Victor Alpha 3 and D-Bike Whiskey. Stand by for any further contacts for the Thursday night simplex edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net.
Your contact to VA3CJZ.
Yes, VA3CJZ, go ahead.
Yeah, Chuck, VA3LBI. Listen, I was just thinking, it was interesting you did the Canadian one. It's funny, I was listening to a lot of the questions, and we know more about parts of the world than we do about our own, countries.
Yes, that is true. I remember comments being made as I was growing up that I knew more about the U.S. than I did about Canada. But fortunately, I went to a good school and I got a good dose of both.
Yeah, when I went to school, most of it was Britain. But anyway, I'm glad you did it. Appreciate that. I hope you got some more to fill it in with. So we'll probably pick that up next week, Wednesday. And hope to hear everybody. I'll let Mac fill everybody in on that. So I'll say thank you again for the contact. VE3LBI clear.
Back to you, Mac. VA3CJZ.
Very good. Thanks, guys. And that's what this is all about. It's our opportunity to catch up with each other. Okay. Feel free to break in at any time if you got something to say. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Stand by for further check-ins. Okay, nothing heard at this time. Just a quick reminder, September 21st is coming up soon and quick, much quicker than I'm willing to admit. But yeah, September's coming. Looking forward to our autumn equinox park activation. We'll be at Pier 4 Park and probably get started around 11 o'clock in the morning. By that time, things should be nice and warm, and there's lots of parking down there for everybody. And we'll talk about arrangements, and for those who need rides, make sure that we got that taken care of, and discuss what kind of radio equipment that we're going to bring to the park, and so on and so forth. But there's lots of time to discuss that throughout the upcoming rag chews and such. So anybody that has any further suggestions, feel free to post that information in Discord, and then everybody can get a poke at that and see if they have any additional suggestions. Okay, we're going to take another standby. See if we can coax out a couple of more check-ins here on the Lake Ontario Radio Club. Net VA3IMW, standing by.
Who's that little fucker who called me a retard yesterday?
All right, nothing heard. It's a short one tonight. It's 7:16 according to the big clock on the wall. So we'll tie a bow on this one, and we'll close up the net for tonight. Thank you so much for spending time with us, and we'll certainly catch everybody in the air tomorrow night on the Rag Chew. And other than that, I'll bring the net to a close, and we'll close up the live stream at the same time. VA3IMW 7.3s one and all. This frequency is now back to normal amateur use. 7.3s, guys. That's how we say goodbye.